But yeah, we're back, everybody.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness until the Tanakh sound their horn.
I just
We
changed
wait.
shirts.
Yea, for as
Feel
the
like
first
spot from when I was
shall be...
cooking earlier,
Shut
and I
up.
was like, you could,
Why
I
the
could
delay?
Feel it, and I'm like,
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait?
oh.
Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to...
Yes, suck it. I don't know.
You shall not!
You're not
Keep
my
telling
idiot.
yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl.
Probably over here like,
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil between herself! The gate ain't sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
not
doesn't
sponsored
matter.
by Ferrero Rocher.
Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Scary.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die!
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Then can I just say that the model
I've never seen
that,
markings like those on a Karja
she's based
before.
off of?
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more.
What is her name
A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life,
Dutch actress
like my
Hannah
markings,
Hoekstra.
is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
She cute. I know. Hannah Hoekstra. I'm just saying.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed.
I put her in the chat.
They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Doesn't seem very much like an exclamation point, like a little did I know what I was in for.
You said the cool route is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer.
That moment when you look like
Only
you
service to the chief.
Okay. I think it's the string. The string is throwing me off.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows?
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian.
You just crossed the line.
That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
I don't see how giving me
Maybe.
a dagger gives me the right.
If I need him.
travel.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Who's the one who gave me the dagger?
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
It's a fucking raptor. Piece of luck.
Lancers! Form up!
Oh, that's my ability. That's my ability.
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Carja! Run them down! don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Let's go, bitch.
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
Time to fight.
This is enough.
Together! Where's the fight? Are they dead?
All right, try that again.
You've got no mount now! Here it comes!
Target out!
Ready to die?
Down it goes.
Closer down! Help them!
Another one down. We can win this. Got this. They got
and
one
me
of the
now,
marshals.
No!
Got him in my sight. Now, while they're missing their armor.
This isn't a battle worth inking!
We'll have to get through them. Man against man. Don't want to fight?
She's hit!
I'll take you apart.
Feel that?
Yeah! 500 more machines to the
Oh, fall before us! Aloy!
see that? My little one was crazy. Did y'all see that? That made no sense. You're going down! Peach was invincible. With arrows!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
What the? What the? What and what? He has a spawn of
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. I gotta get through that shield.
Did you only come to tap my shield?
What kind of shield shit is that?
There, now's my chance. Give it up. Shield regenerated.
Your time is over!
Okay, better. Break his guard.
Weak!
You're not stopping me.
Not so brave now, are you?
Gotta take down that shield.
stopping me! There! Now's my chance!
Talk to me. Talk to him, Frost.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades!
Did her voice just stop and be like, two?
Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Listen.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Duh, it wouldn't be much of a game if I didn't.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
For shame. Not gonna lie, that battle was intense. I ain't gonna lie, that battle was intense.
It's salvage time, boys.
Hey, they're my kills. Let's stay off my shit. I'm letting you just steal my shit.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utara border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
I can ask
The
you
gates will
questions
always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Why are they at the steps now?
Sun watch over you, Aloy.
Why?
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Did they not build him a crutch either? Be like, here you go, you can walk this now. No. We'll walk him all the way back to the door. Okay. I need melee damage, that's for sure.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Ready for anything now?
I wonder where the squad is. The squad's usually on by now. If the squad comes on, we'll be swapping over to Lesage. Taking over the land out here, too. Something's going on at that camp.
All other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap.
So
You really think you can do that?
Garuf, come on! You know me.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tenakth attacked. Nasty business. But every Carja in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy.
I might want to read that contract before...
What, am I helping him, or what? I'm confused.
Make this armor work.
I'm working...
There's always next time. Let's hope Karuf takes his time coming back.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Almost there! Take shot!
trouble now?
Some luck we have. Hey, you! Flame hair. Come here and let me thank you proper. If it...
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to be, but I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tanakh, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
They're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take it, but the place is full of... Can't get through the stuff. First thing tomorrow, should probably...
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake downtown. And that's my cue. Thanks for helping us.
Oh, that's so cool.
Come on, horse. Yeehaw!
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise. Send this to my stash. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
Wait, what?
Should help.
They go down.
Convoy. It's here.
Where?
Shane doesn't like fire. Lauren's contract said they'd set up traps along the passage. Might as well use them. There's only one shell walker with him. I can't override that machine. But I could learn there's a cauldron up here. Salvage for me. I can grab this from my stash later. An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside. I took down that ship.
Fonda, Rendor, per our contract here. This will definitely help me.
What?
Well, I realized an armor made out of Shellwalker plating's good, but with just a few minor additions, if you'd be willing to take on a few. What do you say?
What else?
Alarm. We picked out a hurt.
I'll,
Best of luck.
Tell me.
I was thinking crew spotted a.
I get.
Fantastic. Cool.
I should get going.
I'll be waiting for that salvage. I know I can make it perfect. I just need the right.
Might want to read through these contracts when I get the chance. See what I'm getting into.
Why is he blocked coin? Dumb.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them. Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. Gotta move on for now. Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
Stomach. What? I'm just trying to access my HBO account. Don't touch my stuff. You can't do much without that code, so just... Come on, little doggy.
Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough. The machine could swoop down on me. Careful.
Oh god.
Must be closing in on the signal. There has to be a way up this thing. Frost alert. console. No power, though. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up. I must be playing something. The Taro tribe's home. Built on top of old satellite dishes. It's no good. It's too much interference. Using fire against that.
I used to do that all the time.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Shear's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tarmac. I've entangled the dish. I'll climb higher. I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right. There we go. Time to I'll mix some map data to the machines.
Cauldron? Okay. This area is massive, though. Oh my god. I've only done that much so far. Dear Lord. And there's a campfire right there. There's also one. Maybe. Joe, you're lucky. You're lucky I won't kill you. Alright, Joe. I think that's it for tonight, at least. If all the boys get on, we might do some Siege later. I'll try to stream that. But until then, keep calm, party on, like, share, subscribe, comment, you know, support your bros. FinleyHats.com. Great hats, lifetime warranty, water resistant. Has a little secret pouch inside the cap.